They're here. I was not prepared. I'm not connected to TeamSpeak.
The telegram for a fact now. We know that
Bridger, you've got about 10 seconds before I chuck this down into the riverbed.
Chuck what down?
That chamber pot.
Oh, it's all right.
No, you're not.
I'll move it.
You're not sorry. Don't even lie to me like that.
Oh, waking up like a bear with a sore head.
Morning to you.
My morning.
How's your head feeling?
It's alright. Throbbing a wee bit, but I'll be alright.
As I was telling Bridger, just be careful around the camp. There was people shooting up the hill behind us and people riding by, so if you're here alone, just be careful.
Wait, they're riding by and shooting?
Well, there was people hunting up behind the hill here,
Oh,
pretty sure.
Okay.
There's a fella rode by the camp, like right behind you pretty much.
I think, unfortunately, people shortcut across this area to go to roads.
Right, well, you know, they might have to pay a little fee to come through our camp.
Oh, aye, that'll go over well.
No, the camp will be burned almost immediately.
Aye.
It pretty much already is it not?
How is it? Because the fella fucking rode by. We don't know shit about him.
Oh. Saying.
Aye, if you don't want no one to see us, let's go up in the snow and hide out on top of a mountain.
No, thank you. I'm just fine right here. I must say
Go
I don't
burrow
want to
in
be
a
seen.
cave somewhere.
I'd rather not. I'm fine right here on this box.
We have lamplight on, and we've got a fire going. Alright, people are going to look. But seeing as I purchased a bread roll next to Sheriff Cassius today, looks like people ain't looking that hard.
No, I don't.
That was something.
I don't think they are looking too hard, but Cash is also pretty devious. So.
Yeah, I reckon he is. But unless he wants me to even up his little injury, I reckon he needs to be a little bit concerned about us as well, right?
Oh no! Ah! Oh no! No!
So what's the plan then?
I was just asking the same thing. If either of you had plans for today.
Yeah. I'm going to get a chocolate milk. I'm going to give it to Tibbet. I'm going to depth charge her. I'm going to hit her with a little bit of questioning about Jody. I want to know what Jody told the law in his little vigilante spree.
No.
Might make things a little bit more clear for us moving forward. So yeah, Tibbet.
I mean, if he told them anything, it never came back on me, and I was around for quite some time while he was doing that. So.
Oh yeah, it'll likely be an easy line of questioning, but it's the big one that I'm concerned about.
Well, I know.
Other than that, we need to make some money. We need to try and get that meeting with Tommy Two Steaks. Need to go see if the Chanzos are about. Other than that, business as usual. Unless we want to go to that fucking Kitty Delaney meeting.
Did they respond to you?
I never wrote to him.
Oh, right. All right.
Hey, I want to
Trying to verify
with
with that
Tommy.
Tommy fella, eh?
Well, I'd say tackle whatever actually as something that we can address, I suppose, depending on who's around.
Who, what, where? What are you on about?
Just whichever. I mean, if you got telegrams back for someone, let's go do that. Or we can go down to Saint Denis from here. See if we can see any of the chances.
Oh, yeah, how about roads, and then we'll have a little trot through to the city. How about that?
Right.
Sure.
Oh, beautiful. And yeah, I moved the chamber pot. Sorry, Shane, we're pissing outside now, mate.
Hey, Sadhbh.
What?
I'm talking to some folk.
All right.
Talking to some folks. Stop by the store in a few minutes. Something came up that you and your friends might want to know about.
Something came up. All right.
Yep.
I'll be over there in a moment.
Yep, give me a few minutes.
Kid?
It's a bit slow. I mean, if you're down in Valentine, beware of a peeping Tom if, you're taking a bath down in that bathhouse there.
Yeah, none of my friends are pretty enough to be peeped on. No problems there. What else you got, kid?
Well, unfortunately, I think that's what, yeah, I think that's all I have for today.
You want some fresh news?
I mean, sure.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should.
I mean, well, you've piqued my interest, sir.
So, what do you reckon about that little story I heard about yesterday, the old dragon?
I'm sorry, say that again. What?
Remember what we heard yesterday about the dragon? Of certain people? You around for that?
No, I think you've got to be thinking of something that you did not discuss with me.
How about you, miss? You got a story to tell? 'Cause I can be the one to scream and holler for you.
Afraid not. Sorry.
Well, that's a shame.
Hey, look, I don't have too much information for you, kid, alright? But I want to help you out. I've been new once. I know how it goes. So I may have overheard in the saloon there was whispers of gang violence in Blackwater. Someone got dragged through town.
Christ.
So all I already know, all I heard was Taipan were involved.
All right, well, I perhaps can get more information in regards to that and spread the word.
Hey, there you go. Give it a bit of a leg up. Might save you from, the noose.
Thank you. And what were your names?
I'm, Jeff.
Nice to meet you, Jeff. And you, ma'am?
Sive.
Sive?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, Jeff and Sive. Pleasure to make your
Do you
acquaintance.
know how it's spelled, kid?
I was gonna say, don't even worry about it.
S-I-V? Sive? Oh, no.
No.
Sive.
You're about to be
C-
real sad about it.
C-I-E-V?
I say D-H-B-H.
Blimey, yeah, I would have never gotten that.
Yeah, she's Irish.
Oh, yes, I can tell by the accent.
Oh, you can tell.
Yeah. I know me another Irish lady who goes by the name Saffron.
No, she's not!
She's with the law.
What sort of name is Saffron?
I think I've actually been near her once. She used to run a general store or some shit. Might be her. Also, I'm nigh on fucking certain she's Scottish, pal.
Oh, she's got,
Yeah, it's all on the same continent. Don't worry about
Everyone
it.
always takes word to bleeding same.
Oh no, I got called Australian once. Fucking dug my head in.
wow.
Yeah, I'm from London, kid. But wait, what's your fucking name?
Oh, right, of course. My name is Timmy. Timmy Took, at your service.
Okay, Timmy Toe. You're doing God's work. You struggling out there?
I try to do what I can for the good people of the crossing.
All right, but are you making all right money?
Yeah,
You ain't homeless, is you?
Well, I mean, I guess if you will, I take, my nights in the post office here down in Rhodes. It's not too bad. Sometimes it gets a little cramped with the other guys, but, I mean, I can't really complain none. I used to be living on the streets down in Saint Denis.
Yeah, I can always tell. Yeah, take these.
What?
You'll need it.
Wow.
Oh, well,
Pretty
thank
being
you.
nice.
You really didn't have to, Jeff.
I mean,
No,
Jeff.
I didn't. But like I said, I've been you once.
Wow. Well, thanks. I won't forget this, Jeff.
Oh, look at you go there, Jeffy.
Right.
Always being kind.
And
You know
what's
my
your
weakness.
Wayne, nice to meet you.
name? Pleasure. I'm Timmy.
Seaghn.
Well, nice to
Newspaper
meet you.
boy and postal voyage service.
Hey, honest living
got
right
to
there.
know us.
Honest living.
Thank you. You can find me either down here or in Valentine if you were looking to get any, deliveries made. I can do that for you.
Oh, any limitations on what you would deliver?
Well, I mean, so long as you don't tell me the contents of the box, that's all confidential, sir.
All right. I like that.
And if y'all got any businesses in the such, I can advertise that as well.
Yeah, not currently. Just drifters.
All right. Well, once you do, I can be that guy for you.
Yeah, all right.
Sounds
Well,
good. Sounds
I
good.
won't keep you none. I hope y'alls enjoy your stay here at the saloon.
All right. What, you already
I'll
lose all the
lose
money? Lose all the money
Oh.
already?
No, I went and got a whiskey.
All right. Well, likely we might enjoy it then.
Until then,
Think we see any.
Look at that little fucking kid. Little spitfuck, eh?
Yeah, that he is.
Doesn't know the difference between Scottish and Irish. When we get a
Oh,
chance,
Jesus.
Flood says that he's come across some information we might be wanting to be made aware of.
Oh.
So
Oh, eh?
when you're done at the table, we can go over and talk with him. He's got customers at the
Is
moment.
he's got a customer at the moment.
He did, anyways. He said, "Give me a few minutes or so."
Well, why don't we go
That's-
over there before we gamble? That sounds
Probably a good
pertinent.
idea.
Sadhbh, you can come over here. Sorry, I'm just catching Ruby up on everything.
All right. Oh, that's Ruby. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, howdy. Yeah, I'm in town for like 2 days.
That's it.
I brought the riverboat down, and then I'll be heading back out on Wednesday night.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's move off here. Let's move off here.
Like, my friends are over there. I think they're in the store now. If you want to speak to them,
Oh, we should probably get them all over. Yeah, that'd be good.
get them over where? Over here.
Yeah, it's talking tree.
Where's
Are
the
they-
talking tree?
Which store are they in? The gun store?
I think they're in the gun store, but we can
Yeah, they
move.
walked in.
Oh, I didn't even see him.
That's because you can't see anything past that giant hat. Well, I thought they were in
Hello,
here, but
Flood.
Jesus Christ!
How's it going?
My heart is racing now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just the people I wanted to see.
Oh,
We
eh?
should chat.
ow, me head.
I did that earlier.
Let's go
Oh.
back. Let's go back.
Who's this?
That's
Howdy.
Ruby.
Wife,
We've
my
met.
lovely wife.
Ruby.
That's right.
It doesn't look like nothing
Mm.
happened to her face or her head, so she is quite sane, it seems.
Is my
Interesting.
sanity in question?
How many? How many?
3?
Fucking hell. That vision's great.
What the
See,
hell's
I
going
told
on?
you. I
It's
told
alright.
you.
It's alright. They don't have any concept of someone liking someone for them and not just looks.
What the fuck does that mean? Oh. What's this about? Oh, I've got to know what this is about.
They think Flood couldn't possibly get you.
Me? Really? I wouldn't say I'm fucking easy, but
I've had some trouble with people on top of the roof trying to listen.
Listening through just shoot them.
Yep.
Who were they?
I
Wait,
have.
what's
I
happening?
scared the shit out of them. Some strange fellow was listening to me earlier today on top of the roof, and I shot in the roof and scared him off.
What a dumb
I'm
bastard.
sorry. What?
Oops, was sort of just
There
cleaning
was
me gone
some
and went
weird
off.
fella. Yeah, no, that's basically what I did. I just lift up my shotgun and let one barrel off into the
Christ.
roof. Anyways, I got some information on Mr. Delaney. A lot of information, actually.
Interesting.
He now has a full crew of security men.
You got shot. Welcome to day one.
Okay.
They came in. They are moving to the governor's mansion in Saint Denis. They are looking. They have businesses in Strawberry,
Moving down there?
Valentine, and they're looking to get something up in Saint Denis as well.
Fuck me. So they've got the fucking saloon in Valentine. They want to own something in Strawberry and in the city.
They already got something in Strawberry. Not sure what it is yet.
That sounds like they're going to be spread pretty thin.
Yep.
It's a fucking empire.
Basically, and this is all happening within a few weeks. No one has seen these people around. He just has a security team he must have been hiring on the sly. Sorry, just looking at the book here. They want to order a massive amount of weapons from me.
Huh.
All customized. They want to do consistent contracts, which means they can hire more in the future.
How many guns are they? What kind of guns?
Bolt action Litchfields. Then they want to start their basic standard issue as being Navy revolvers.
Standard issue. So for their security men, they're making weaponry for them.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that just means they're hiring even more people.
Yep. Their primary bread and butter, from what it seems to be, is security work and mining. They're taking over the mining business.
Fuck me. So they want to mine something in
Valley.
Strawberry, something in the city, and they want the main saloon in Valentine.
Yeah, they're
Jesus,
branching
fucking
out
Christ.
like Taipan is. Yep.
Only Taipan just has the gun store and some tonic bullshit, right?
They have the market, the gun store, the mining, the oil.
Yeah. Well, they also have a couple of cobblestones in Blackwater, so I hear.
They're taking over the tonic game too.
Yeah, well, they're welcome to it.
Yeah, a lot of money in that. But yeah, so they're everywhere here. I'm looking through here. They want their custom engraved. The fella that's Delaney's brother is called Isaac Delaney. Then there's a fella named Ezekiel. Couldn't get the others' names, but Isaac Delaney is a big old fat fella, like stocky, I should say. Leather duster coat and a stalker hat, blacks and grays, and he has a very coarse voice, like sounded like he's gargling glass. Ezekiel, he's a tall, smooth voice with a well-trimmed beard, and a purplish vest. Always seems to wear that vest. You will not like Ezekiel, I can tell.
Why is that?
Why is that?
He referred to himself to a bystander as named after the Angel of Death because he was so menacing. Yeah, that's
Fucking hell.
That's so gross. And I think that deputy just got knocked up and getting kicked in the face with a horse. That was kind of funny, actually. All right. Yep. So there's that.
Oh, nice one.
There's one other thing here.
You will
Apart
not
from
like
their
Ezekiel.
security team, they're looking to get. There's idle mention of consistent patrols at the governor's manor. And around
Patrols?
it. Yep, patrols.
The
They wanna do
governor's
full-on
manor?
patrols. Yep, that's where
How have they
moving in.
afforded that?
I don't know.
I thought that cut people were in there.
The cut's gone
They're all gone.
When did they go?
from when Solomon died.
When did he die?
To my knowledge, they all died. Under a month.
Under a month.
Yeah, we got much money. Fucking Jesus.
So
You
it's
got,
big power
you got-
changeover.
you got
is
I mean,
what
it's
it is.
recent. It's got
Yeah,
a
it's recent. Yes,
there's
it's
an
a bit-
obituary here in the. Yep, it's right here.
Why don't we let the
Doesn't
cut
have a
know
date on it
that
though.
The Delaney fucks are moving in on their what's left of them, right? Are they all gone, or just the leader was gone?
Majority is gone. There was a few there doing their own independent businesses.
Oh shit, that's out the window, then.
Yeah, there might be some still looking for revenge, but I think their revenge is more focused on the killing and rape.
Well, the fork in the kettle pot and keep steaming. I don't give a shit about it.
Oh, don't be too hasty. Can we find somewhere out of this rain? In that barn's fine. Just anywhere out
Yeah.
of the fucking rain.
Oh, it's fucking
Yeah.
raining. It just stopped like 5 minutes ago.
All right. We were talking about Mr. fucking Teapot. What the fuck his name is?
Yeah, Kip. He's, from what I understand, he and his gang have stomped the cut to oblivion.
Okay, but there's remnants of them that still want to get even.
Might be. Not certain. Last I heard, that fella got brought in here with a hammer implanted in his skull. Apparently, he was still alive for a little bit, like he was twitching and everything. And that was like their third in command. Apparently, he survived that. I don't know what his state is after that.
Jesus.
Yeah, so he's not going to be in much shape for doing anything.
All right, fair enough. So, Taipan might also be back at Kettleman's throat. You heard about this?
I did hear that came in today.
Right, something about being dragged through town?
Yeah, and into a deputy. Apparently knocked the deputy with the fella's corpse.
Was he dead?
They didn't disclose if he was dead or alive. They said body.
All right, yeah, nice one, Flood. But what about this? What about the steaming teapot situation? Him and Taipan we were talking about. You said it just came in recently.
Yep. Someone that was hanging around Blackwater last night, he let me know they had Kim apparently dragged someone through the streets and knocked another lawman over with that person's body.
Okay, and who was the person he dragged?
Didn't tell me. They could not get close enough. They put that person in medical, and they didn't let anyone see him.
I heard that it was someone called Co.
Nice.
Whoa.
Alright.
Who told us that, Shane?
I don't remember, but wasn't it in Strawberry or was it in Valentine we were told?
No, fuck knows. I
That
barely listen
was
to people.
Taipan's second in command.
Yeah, well, who's the leader then?
Mr. Zhang Wei.
Way, from Way Industries.
Wei Industries. They merged
Fuck
together.
me. We're going to knock them over way back when. Now they're a fucking gang.
Of course, my favorite.
I think they call themselves like a syndicate.
What's the fucking difference at the end of the day? You're a group of people all moving in the same direction like a fucking school of fish.
It's just another word for a gang.
Ko's the he's the big fella on opium. He's the one pushing all the opium.
Yeah, well, he can push whatever he wants. He's going to fucking need it, more than likely. Yeah, that's what I heard anyway. So it's going to be a fucking war for him to come into. So we just dealt with the cut. There's a war between him. Now there's going to be a war with Co.
Yep.
Okay.
Those fellas they don't forgive quick, the Taipan.
Okay, so who else is after this teapot?
I don't
then?
have the option to forgive. It
The
doesn't
law,
end
obviously.
anything.
I mean, maybe Delaney has problems with him.
Fuck me. That would actually be a result if he does.
Yeah, I don't quite know if that's the case. I'm speculating.
It seems like a whole lot of people just don't like the Teapot Man still.
Yeah, no, it's people just don't want to go up against him because he's annoying. He won't die. He refuses. I mean, he got the electric chair and he survived.
Yeah, he fucking survived the fucking electric chair.
They
Yeah,
failed to
that's
execute him, and they didn't
They-
finish it off. They just
No, apparently Big L got electrocuted instead and barely survived. Yeah, I know.
So,
Co got
people won't
dragged through the
fight a
streets
man
of the
because he
Killamans.
won't die. What is he, a fucking god?
I think it's more like a fungus situation.
like a
Right.
fungus situation.
But I'm
Why not?
lost.
I mean, you just don't bother him. You just don't bother him.
I'll
Let
have a
him
fucking
be
crack at it.
insane.
I'll let everyone know I'll get on.
All right. I mean,
All right, please do. How much you want?
oh shit.
If you're paying, let me know.
I'll pay it. I don't.
But how much you paying?
Yep, everyone does.
Well, we're going to have some posters made up. We're killing Jack Kettleman. Please send all funds to this place. You never know. Might get a whole bunch of money. Better hire a whole fucking crew. Actually go do the job. They'll crucify the cunt.
Now I'm
Really,
actually sat here wondering how much Jack Kettleman dead would be worth to me. Huh.
Yeah.
Is that much of a problem?
Yeah, he fucking the only way to fucking do anything to get rid of this fella is to just get his eye off of you so he doesn't care about you no more. He's easily distracted, so that's easy to do, but still. Fuck.
All right. Well, can't say I've ever been scared of someone this much.
Hey, nor have I.
But then again, I've never had never had a fucking knife fight with a god.
He uses hammers.
You ever had a knife fight with a fungus?
Can't say I have.
But yeah, that's largely I wanted to make sure you had that before anything happened.
Yeah, a bit late for that. I think I've already pissed him off.
Hey, more than likely.
Oh, more so delayed.
Right.
I mean,
Oh, yeah, I mean,
it would have pissed off Jack Kidman if you had been breathing, right? So,
yeah, I've done a few things to get under his skin already.
A fungus among.
yeah, fair.
That nearly killed his boy Nash in the middle of Blackwater.
That was
Yep.
ages ago. though.
Recently?
No, that was
No,
ages
no,
ago.
Okay.
It was like
6 months
December.
ago, something.
Yeah.
A long
Oh,
time
alright.
ago.
Nash is lurking around here, so also to let you know, you might be seeing Delaney more out in the morning. He said they're going to be stationing up there. Moving
Yeah, they're
up
fucking
now.
everywhere, Flood. Fuck them. They're going
Didn't
to try and take over the whole
Nash
crossing.
marry- Nash married FMA, didn't he?
I don't know if they marry, but they're together. Yes.
She told me that they were getting married. Told me about the wedding.
What, the old
Yeah,
bint
so I'm
over
pretty
at the
sure they're
manor?
married now.
Yep.
I would assume so.
She's with that.
Fucking hell.
She's with that Braithwaite fella, no?
He's dead months ago.
Oh yeah, he did die, didn't he?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
They got
Moves on quick.
Well, I won't judge on that. But yeah, so they're together.
All right. Okay, so basics of this: Delaney is everywhere. Kettleman's unkillable, and he wants to have a war with everybody.
Sounds about right.
Nash is now married to a rich woman with a mansion that she inherited from someone else.
Yeah, and Delaney has a lot of people.
Yeah. Yeah, he's hiring a lot of people. You don't get a whole lot of fucking loyalty with just money.
Yeah, exactly. Loyalty is, a hard thing to come by.
And there's security, right? And they go and guard a cave so that someone can chip away at some rocks.
Yep, I would not be surprised if we're going to see posters advertising Delaney Mining or whatever the hell he calls his business.
Yeah, well, good for them. Guess we'll see how it works out for them.
I don't know.
What about the fucking DiCenzos? I haven't seen hide or hair of them.
Oh, they were around earlier this evening.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah, of course.
Maybe they forgot how to fucking write.
I don't think Cesare or Santino were about, or Sonny.
Well, that explains it. That explains it perfectly.
Yeah, they got quite a few folk that are just doing their own rounds.
Gotcha. All right. Well, if that's it, right?
Yep, that's it.
Oh, nice one, Flood. Appreciate that. I like you a little bit more every time I see you.
Just don't take off the hat. We should like you a little bit more
No,
as well.
all right. You need anything from the store?
No, I sold that shotgun. Got $140 for it, mate.
No, good. We're gonna be sourcing that gun oil. Might be cheaper next time you come through.
Oh, next
Really?
time.
The exploding crude oil.
No. We're getting something more refined. We're gonna be working on it ourselves.
Oh, fair enough.
That's gonna be Coop's experiment, and I'm half expecting him to have no eyebrows after it, but that is experimentation for you. That's why we got the goggles.
What have you all heard about Emerald Ranch feeding babies to horses?
What?
What?
Yeah, just got it from the news kid, little Timmy, little Timmy Tuck.
Oh, that little shit.
Hey, he was just talking about it.
I don't believe him. Probably trying to sell papers.
I mean, he didn't have a whole lot of good. Part of his news was they got new fucking ropes for the noose since ain't they? His news wasn't exactly scintillating. That was about all he had that was interesting.
Nope, that's just him trying to sell papers.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. I'll try to put one of that stories in and go and dig into it for me. About the teapot.
Yeah, if anything comes through, I'll let y'all know.
Yeah, all right. How often is this teapot out east over here?
They roam and live in the bushes. They can come through any hour. They've got a place where they set up. They just have multiple hideouts, from what I understand. They used to be out here in Le Mans, but they changed and they haven't come back.
Sounds like everyone fucking hates them.
Yeah.
Well,
I probably
I
wouldn't
think
show my
that's
face if
changed too
everybody
much.
hated me and wanted to kill me, I'll be honest.
Yeah. Well, just don't understand how if everyone hates you, you get to stay in the business.
I think it is quite surprising when people back home would just beat you to death and throw you in the water.
Right. And if they can't get to you or you're a protected type, just cut them out of all business.
Exactly.
Pretty easy to do.
No more ties.
Yep. All right. Well, I'm going to go spend some time with my wife. Y'all take care.
All right. Hey, Ruby, if you get off early, let me know, eh?
Excuse me?
Winding you up.
Is
I'm always first. I don't know what you mean.
Howdy, miss.
How are you?
It's Sadhbh, right? Hello?
I
Howdy, do you remember me?
think I've run into you a few times. Like,
Oh, actually, here, you should meet this person. I think is that Martina? That might be Martina.
Martina?
Yeah, come meet
what?
Martinez.
Who? Why?
Martinez, because
Hello, sir.
Hello.
you should just meet her, okay? Okay?
Lass, I don't know who this.
Come, Martina.
it's just going to be a problem here.
I don't know. This is. Shoot, that person is sending me telegrams.
What's wrong?
Martina, this is Sav. Wink. Sav, this is Martina.
Hello?
Hi.
Alright.
Yeah, I
Ni-
think.
Nice to meet you.
Everything alright here? What's going on?
Nice to meet you, too. I'm Peaches. I don't know you twos.
Hey, I don't know who I am either. Hey, can we get out of here? We've got to be somewhere.
Aye.
Yeah, of
What?
course.
Alright.
Have you? I heard. Wait. I heard you talk to Butch.
I don't know why
Bitch,
anyone
please,
wants
please.
me to talk to that fella. Tell him to stay away from me, or he's gonna get shot.
What?
A boy, you know? Wait a minute, ma'am.
What?
What if you just came with us to the mountain? If what you're saying is true and that we got the wrong person.
What are you
Then-
talking? What are you talking about? Come to the
Nobody's-
mountain. I got somewhere to be.
Everything alright back there, safe?
What?
Is
What?
everything alright back there?
No, I don't know.
What the hell was that going on?
They've got something to do with that fellow who's sending me all those telegrams.
Oh. Well, do you want to go back there?
No. They were wanting me to come up a mountain or something.
Oh, right. Yeah, let's toddle up a mountain real fast. Yeah,
There's
whenever you walk away
someone
from a conversation
following
and they say, wait. Yeah, I've seen them. They say, wait. Usually they're trying to hold you there for a reason.
Or dip down an alleyway so you can follow us down there.
We're about to, don't worry.
Accident.
Fuck the hell.
Riddle is certainly following us.
Take a lefty and then we'll take a right. Got a meeting with Tibby.
Beautiful.
No, it was like a boating accident. Europans gotta stick together. Hi.
Right, cross over. Duck right into it.
Oh, maybe he is just going to the bank or something.
Oh, he was gonna cross though, wouldn't he?
It looked like he was going out in Mill Street.
Oh, we're meeting Tibbet in here, so.
Oh, there she is.
Well. Look what we got here.
Caleb, that was probably my first day on the character.
It's up a fucking ranch. Another outfit. Or did it change? We'll have another crack at this.
Yeah, that first day I could barely talk.
I love
It was brutal.
it. Be sure if you're sure.
And Steven was just like, don't talk through your teeth, blah, blah, blah.
There you go. You're around. They're around. Tibbet, we've been around. Where have you been?
Because sleep did not come to me last night.
Okay, I'll need a chair and sit there, please. Thank you, I don't want to hear about it.
What was that?
Come on, you lot, over it.
I must be blind as fuck.
You're not blind.
I hear him though.
You really couldn't see us?
I could see you. I
Alright.
couldn't see him.
Just another balcony.
Hey.
You wait,
Nothing
you haven't
personal,
heard anything about this?
Heard anything
No.
about what?
No. All we heard about the wild cards is you're turning yourselves in a raid. To be
Ratted?
honest.
What? Ratted on
Look.
who?
This is only what we heard. Tibbet, we like you, we know you, alright? And from what I've seen so far, if you had raid, I would have been much more fucked than we currently are. So, precautionary, I will admit, but there is trust.
Fair enough. We didn't rat on anybody. So that's a long story in itself, to be honest. And I'm also I am gonna let you know my uncle's around, but he doesn't know where I am. So.
Okay. Well, if you want to go let him know.
I'd rather actually have this discussion without him.
Okay. All right. Well, why don't we get to the niceties part of you beating Jack Kettleman in a war? How'd that go? How'd it start? Why?
It started because he wanted some news. I don't know. He basically popped out of a bush and pointed a gun at 6 of us with guns in our hands.
I remember this.
And threatened to kill. He literally said he was ready to die to kill Moose. That's how fucking depraved he was. But we ended up shooting him down as soon as he said that because to me, you know, he was ready to shoot no matter what. But all he wanted to ask was, I guess, a question about Valentine's Day. I'm not even shitting you.
What?
That's the reason. Yeah, that's the reason why he fucking popped out of a bush with a gun.
He popped out of a bush with a gun to ask a question about Valentine's Day.
Yep.
Sounds like
Yep.
he was trying to rob you, lass.
Who is this fucking fella?
no,
And
he
was
literally
not fucking
wanted-
dead. I'm
he
starting to
literally
get
wanted-
really
He was
pissed.
trying to rob.
His
He's quite
fucking
annoying,
stories are
Jesus.
making my brain hurt.
He
He's a
literally-
fucking scourge. Just get rid of him.
Right. So we shot him down. Obviously, as soon as he said he was gonna kill Moose, my uncle Atlas shot him down, and we patched him up and sent him on his way. You know, we didn't even take anything from him.
Yeah, there's your mistake.
Why
Well,
don't you just dump him in the water and they'll float away?
you know what? We were. I think half of us wanted to, the other half didn't want to. We figured patching him up and sending him off his way would be good enough for him to piss off and not start some petty ass war, but it did. and he ended up shooting my uncle in cold blood and pistol whipping me down, and basically started this whole blood for blood back and forth bullshit. The problem was they were taking more blood than we were taking from them, which is why I kept going. But eventually, it ended by Kettleman getting defeated for the first time in his life in a fist fight.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess that was enough for him to finally fuck off. My uncle basically asked for a fair fist fight, and he was sure Kettleman was sure he was gonna win, and my uncle just beat the shit out of him.
You know, since we've been back around towns a little bit and showing our faces more, all I've heard is how everyone fucking hates this guy, how unreasonable he is, and how he's just this big fucking problem.
And he
Yeah.
still has say in businesses, and people still talk to the fella. Just court him out of
Right.
everything. That's all you need to do.
That's why they call it the kettle cult. Because we don't know why people. Yeah, we don't know why people flock to him, but if you think about it, all the people except for his closest, like 3 or 4, they become his friends, and then he uses them, and then he dumps them.
But can you imagine what that's
I don't know why people flock to him. I don't know how he's not dead, considering he was supposed to be executed, and that failed.
Who the fuck are even his friends anyway?
Alice, Mills, Canicolo, Pip, some fella named Jed. Don't know really much else other than James Kelly as well.
I think I only know 3 of those people.
James
Maybe
Kelly
4.
used to run around with Billy Joe Barber.
Really?
Yeah,
Stop
I
for
used
some
to.
reason.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what do you think this kettle pot would do if someone robbed one of his people?
Probably try to get you back for it at some point.
Like robbery or war?
Honestly, the fact that he started a war with our family over, wanting to ask questions about Valentine's Day, I wouldn't put
I
it
mean,
past
you
him
did
to...
Well, you
shoot
shot
him.
him.
Right.
Yeah,
Alright,
but
well,
he
he
also-
hopped.
He had
She
6
said
guns on him
he
for
hopped
one.
out of the bush and pointed a gun at
Look,
6 of them to ask
the
questions.
origin of what
That
happened.
there's
and how
no
it
way
happened,
that's
no
about
one here is
Valentine's
arguing.
Day.
Sorry, no one here
No,
is
I'm
arguing.
just
The
saying.
situation was fucking stupid, but he ended up getting shot.
Is Jack
Hmm.
sweet on
Yeah.
anybody at all? You know that?
From my understanding, he's been with a girl named Sloane. I don't personally know her. I just keep hearing the name and keep hearing Kettleman and Sloane.
Alright.
Oh yeah, I'm a good source of information, by the way, if you need that.
I think we got all we need.
Fair enough. Jack did get shot a few days ago, by the way. I don't know by who. Some fella with darker skin and like a ponytail. I don't know who the fuck it was, but I was laughing internally when I passed him.
Where was he shot?
Craze.
Oh, Crease.
Uh-huh. I don't know, he was getting chased down. He nearly ran right into me, and I just moved out of the way, and the fella shot him down.
Oh, blimey.
Jesus.
I think that was Summer's
So,
fair.
it sounds like he started up a war with Taipan as well.
Right now?
I
Yesterday.
think apparently he drank somebody through the Blackwater by a rope.
Yeah.
What?
Dragged Co through the middle of town.
Yeah.
Wiped out the
Yesterday?
law, dragging his body behind a horse. Knocked over like fucking the law like a bunch of Skittles. Yeah, Tibbet, it's a whole thing. So it sounds like this fella is just the biggest fucking melt I've ever heard of.
It's the drippiest
That word
cunt.
so long.
Terrible.
Yeah, it's back, Tibbet. It's
Yeah,
back.
he's basically gone through 3 wars since you've been gone. The first one was obviously with the Del Lobos and the Pale Panthers, and then the second one.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah, and
Obviously.
then literally the night after myself and Moose got shot down at Pronghorn, by the way, is when he popped out of the bush, which is also why he got shot down, is because we weren't going to take his shit. And then he started war with us for stupid reasons. And then we ended that, and then he got right into a war with, who was it?
Let me go
It is
stand
right.
underneath
Let's
the
go-
fucking
yeah,
the
it's
thing over
over.
there. I'm tired of this fucking
Rain's
rain.
coming.
Wait, there's rain?
It's just starting up.
Yeah, you can definitely get a feel when
You
it's
just want
coming.
to feel
Smell
it
it
for
and
it. You
hear
feel
it,
it in your
hey?
bone.
There you go, as promised.
Appreciate it.
Look, man of my word. What can I say? All right. So this fucking Jack fella seems like a waste of everyone's time to talk about, right?
Yeah, he kind of is. He's just constantly going into conflict with people, but somehow he survives everything. I don't know. I just stay out of his fucking way.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good. So, how's the rest of the wild cards doing? Him? What? I'm always going to hear it from you, right? What went on? Because what we heard is they turned themselves in and admitted to everything. That's what we heard.
So there's a long story to that, and that is a couple of people wanted to attempt to go clean. I'll admit I was one of them, but the main one was Moose, which is my father, if you remember.
Yeah, of course.
Moose really wanted, to get clean hands, and we were persuaded to some extent to try to go clean, just to give it a try. And the problem is our wildcard's name. It was hidden for the longest time, and then one of our own fucking friends ratted our name out. We weren't even known until that happened. When we got into conflict with Kettleman, somebody basically threatened one of our friends, and he gave out our name, and that's when wildcards basically became a thing, and they apparently they had a dossier on us.
Apparently they had a dossier.
Yeah, they had a whole dossier from when we were active.
What if I thought perhaps someone ratted on you?
I'm sorry?
Jody.
No, so here's the thing. They actually had very little information on us. They just knew that they had suspicions that we were the wildcards because this friend of ours decided to tell Kettle Cunt, that we were the wildcards, and then he, of course, Kettleman being the loudmouth he is, he went around saying, mild cards was his main name for us, which was pretty...
Mild cards?
Yeah, pretty mild in the name, but...
Fuck me. He sounds like a fucking schoolboy.
But he does. This fella has no personality from what I got.
Right, yeah, he's fucking changing people's names and shit. God,
yeah,
he's dire. Let's just never mention him ever again.
Here's the thing, for someone who hates rats, he sure spoke a lot about us to everybody and anybody, so our name got out, and then the law was on our ass. They didn't have anything on us, that's the thing, technically. But like I said, a couple of our members wanted to try to go clean anyway, so they figured, why not, go clean? Why not tell them? We didn't actually tell them every single thing, just some of the bigger, robberies that we did, but that's about it. Some of our members didn't even do it. They're still wanted.
All right.
It was just more of a couple of us wanting to try to go clean. I'm gonna be honest. As soon as I went in, I actually regretted it because they had nothing on us. I don't know. I felt a little tricked to some extent.
Well, that was.
I understand. I know. Here's the thing: is I know I'm young, and I still am learning from that shit as well. So that ain't happening again.
Well, I'm just saying, as I'm not surprised considering the way McGregor was coming up. Oh, tell me who you robbed with the wild cards.
That confuses the shit out of me because you guys never even ran with us. You never ran with me.
Well, they probably heard that we'd been seen together at some point or another. So
yeah, but you've only been seen with me. Why wouldn't they think that I'm just part of the?
Hey, and who else has only seen us together?
He asked me about Bridger and stuff too.
Did I? You never fucking mentioned that.
Why? He said I know that he used to run with those two. Pretty much is all I said.
He mentioned me by fucking name.
He mentioned me and not Jody.
I know he.
I think he did.
I know McGregor really tried hard pushing me to, rat out Jody and Sadhbh. But they also mentioned a few other folks. They didn't specify the names, though. I don't think they knew you two by names. But they did try to get us to...
I can't remember.
So exactly. They know the ginger cunt and the long-haired British man.
Yeah, they really tried to get us to admit to more people in the wild cards than we actually had. I don't know where they mentioned Jody as well. Right, I think mainly Jody was the reason why he had these suspicions. But I mean, you remember Sadhbh when you told me I was ready to fucking go to McGregor and tell him to fuck off with that.
So was Jody around the law a lot then, or what?
If you think he's a rat, I 100% don't think he is. And if he is,
No, we're just asking questions. We're trying to put pieces together.
He managed to get out of town without a single charge on his head, other than
That's
one
more
attempted murder.
concern.
Other than one attempted murder, which was on what was his name?
Oh, that's all.
Ryder. Do you guys remember the Ryder family?
The Riders. He wanted to kill them
Yeah.
all. I remember that.
Yeah.
The ones
Yeah.
that robbed his
Right.
fucking brother.
Uh huh. So they all had to die.
Jesus.
I remember that. All too
Oh,
well.
fuck me. Who?
what's the
Camp, I
fellow's name?
stopped listening to Jody every single time he brushed his hair back.
well,
I looked away.
That brother of his. You remember his brother?
Yeah, the one I
Oh,
wanted to fucking stab.
Actually,
He
I
was
was.
robbed
If
by
you,
those
if you
Ryder
see him, I
people.
want to fucking stab him myself. He fucking abandoned my family after starting a bunch of more shit with Gettleman.
There you go.
So,
yeah.
what was
He's
his-
a
I don't-
big loud
Jamie,
man.
Jamie,
He was a
Jamie.
punk.
Jamie.
Yeah.
Someone
He
said
was
he
a
might
fucking
be dead
punk.
though.
Yeah, basically they claim they found his body burnt up to a crisp. I don't know if it was true or not. Everyone assumed
Oh,
not,
one
but
of those unidentifiable body things going on.
Ye-
Right, sure.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing
yeah.
is, Jamie never actually appeared after that, so I don't fucking know where he went. But he did abandon my family after, starting a few things, and I'm not very happy with that. But yeah, that's the whole go clean. We didn't rat anybody out though. The only people that actually went in was myself, Crow, and Moose. That's it. None of the other wild cards even went in. Because they were like, fuck that. Crow only went in because he was supporting Moose. And he
Yeah.
doesn't give a shit, honestly. He just doesn't give a shit. He's the most neutral person you'll meet.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, shit. So, Jody, did he get charged with that, you gonna go ask her out or get rid of her? Shane.
Hey, fuck off!
Lass?
Shane?
Babe,
I'll get her.
Go handle her.
save dude.
Hey, you're in the wrong spot, Lass.
I'm gonna be honest, you guys came back at a pretty interesting time for me. I'm not really,
I don't want to die.
Then
basically half
get
my
out
group
of
has
here.
disappeared.
Go and thank somebody else.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but still good to see you nonetheless. If we need anything, we're still around.
Let me
Right?
live, please.
I mean, it is really good to see y'all.
Yeah, it's good to see you too.
But, half of the wild cards has disappeared, and the other half just aren't around. So I've kind of been alone for the last month, it seems like. I see Moose and Crow once in a while, but
Now, what's your comfort levels on getting back involved in shit like this?
that's really funny that you ask me that. I'll be honest, one of the things I miss the most is the goddamn banks in Chicago. I really, really miss it. I don't
They
think I
are
could go back to.
exhilarating.
I don't think I could go back to pointing a weapon at somebody and just taking things out of their pocket. But fuck, I miss the adrenaline.
All right. Well, let's plan a job. You in?
Can I say I'll think about it? But most likely, yes.
Tibbet, you can say whatever the fuck you like, all right?
Shit. The thing is, I'm in. So what I've been doing, I'm a pretty neutral person with most people here. Other than, well, I mean, Kettleman is even neutral with me, so I tend to gather information a lot. Not for any particular reason, because I don't, have any. I don't sell information. I just like to know what the fuck is going on.
Okay.
But that includes kind of playing with the law a bit too. So they think I'm a happy, good civilian telling them everything when I don't. But
Yeah,
I'm just wondering if they find out. If they find out I rob a bank. Oh God.
Well, Tibbet, we already have somewhat of a plan. I'm going to be the one handling the law. I'm going to be the one handling all of that. I'm going to be the one talking. I'm already wanted for kidnapping and shooting a sheriff. So.
Well, I'm pretty good at the at breaking into the vaults. At least I was
For
in
them, we have
Chicago.
two of you to do
That
that.
is my.
Right, that's what we need. We need people that are good at the safe cracking.
Well,
That sound
maybe
like
I'll
your
practice
thing?
a little bit. Maybe I'll practice a bit and get. Yeah. Do you mind giving me a little time to think? But most likely it's a
I
yes.
mean,
'cause,
it's not
oh
gonna
God, I'm already
happen right
excited
away.
for
We're
it.
gonna plan it for like a few weeks or something.
Tibbet, it ain't going to be some, quick, let's just go fucking do it job. We're going to plan it. We're going to sit down, make sure everyone's good, and then we're going to hit it when the time's right. You have all the time
All
you
right.
need.
Perfect then. I do know a good route to get out of the Blackwater Bank. I've seen so many other people use it, and they always get away.
What's that?
Going west from Blackwater, kind of southwest from Blackwater into Tall Trees, and then you go down a little pathway. Basically, as long as you can traverse this little area by jumping it, most other people who are not as skilled with their horse will fail there, and that's a good way to get rid of law.
But you've
I'd have
got
to
to
show you
get
the route.
all the way across the Great Plains to Tall
You can with the
Trees
right
for
horse.
that.
Yeah, but you can with the right horse. You absolutely can.
Not if law starts shooting at you before you get to the trees.
Well, okay, I shouldn't say they shouldn't be, considering that law. I've seen them shoot down people for the most stupid of things, but yeah,
Aw,
you'd have to be careful with that.
Law aren't going to be shooting no one. I'm going to play.
Yeah, usually they don't shoot until they're close enough for one, and they give you plenty of warning. And usually across the plains is when you have that little bit of a head start. You just need to make sure you have the right horse that can cross it. Like my Arabian would not be able to cross that plain, but I can get on. You remember Hash Brown?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, use Hash Brown.
Gotcha. Yeah, look, it's not going to be a problem.
Is it just gonna be a 4-man job?
Likely. 4 or 5, yeah.
It's most profitable at 4. 5's alright.
I agree with that. 4 is most profitable.
Right. But only 3 are going to be leaving.
What do you mean by that?
Well, when you're in, I'll let you know.
You're not planning on staying there and holding ground or something like that?
That stupid
I mean-
fucking plan that you were talking about on the table are bullshit. Idiotic plan.
It's
Comes with someone
actually,
else.
I'm gonna be honest, actually not a bad idea if law actually cooperate.
No, actually, alright, so that is something I've been in one job. I won't say with who, but we got away in a boat. And
What?
uh-huh. Well, the thing is, two of our group, they sort of stopped and talked to the law on the shore, and somehow, I don't know how, but we got away in a boat, and then they somehow got away from 6 law on foot.
Okay. Can we not do a boat? I can't swim really well.
Oh, I'm not suggesting we do a boat. I'm just saying that we did a boat then.
No,
and
no
it worked out
boats.
grand.
No boats.
Okay, thank you.
Not going to be
I-
required.
I'm actually fucking terrified of the deep water.
Sorry, more what I meant was having someone stay behind while the others go. It's pretty effective to a degree, but it's real messy for the person left behind.
Yeah.
So even in the chase, if you've got 4 people fleeing and 1 person falls behind, they tend to all go towards that 1 person who falls behind.
Yeah, but if you have a really good horse and you're really good at maneuvering around trees, you can get rid of anybody. I actually outran a group of 5 that tried to run me down a few nights ago to, I assume, fucking rob me. And they had better horses than I did.
Well, all this finesse and all that, we won't need it.
Shit, now I'm a little excited.
The plan's good. We just need safe crackers, really.
Well,
I think Tibbet
Yeah.
and I would have you covered then, because
Yeah.
I'm pretty comfortable with it.
I haven't done it in a little while, but I'm pretty comfortable with it. I rely on my hearing anyways, and it's pretty
Buy
easy
you
to hear
all the
that.
fucking time you need. Shane, what we need to do is get some dynamite. You ought to be the demolitions.
Okay. We know who'll be selling it.
No,
Sell it.
probably.
I know.
Fucking
But
make
we
it.
can also make it. I know.
Yeah,
I
you
know
can
the
make it.
recipe.
Oh, well, then we can make it in.
Old man Boone also sells it.
Well, fuck that cunt.
Rather
Oh, you don't
buy
like
it from
him?
Flood and from
No.
Wait,
No.
Flood sells dynamite?
We'll just make it. alright.
Don't know
We'll
if he
just
does,
make
but
it.
I'm assuming that he would.
Man's a gunsmith.
Aye,
If he
he's
makes,
got,
if
he's
he makes
got
bullets, he makes
gunpowder.
dynamite. It's the same thing.
And it's not illegal. I actually ran away from McGregor once because I thought that he wanted to search me bank. And I had some sticks stored in there. And he saw them, he didn't say a word.
Well, shit.
The dynamite itself isn't illegal, apparently.
Yeah, no, it's the application or use of.
Aye.
Like a gun's not illegal, but if you fucking shoot someone, suddenly it is.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Well, if any of us get hurt during this job, though, my uncle could be kind of on standby somewhere to help out.
You know, I'm going to get for a hostage.
Who?
Jack Kettleman.
Really? Please, I'm joining you if you're doing that. I'm joining you.
Can you
I'm
imagine?
100% going to be
How-
part of that.
how
I just
would you
cannot talk. I
imagine-
just can't talk.
You know
I
how
can't-
hot that steaming
I
pot
could-
would be. Jesus.
I have his telegram. We could send him somewhere.
Thing is, they might just shoot him, you know, because it's Cattleman.
No.
How on earth
No, I
would-
think they
how
might
on
be a
earth
little
would-
more preoccupied with Cattleman than us.
Yeah, they might. Cattleman might even be wanted, so they won't want to shoot him.
What? How?
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
I'm
please.
joking, but that
I was
would-
gonna
if-
say,
if I-
how
if
on
I
earth
could
would
make
we
it
actually
happen-
at him? That's what I was gonna say.
If I could make it happen, I would.
I mean, I've got his telegram. It's easy to trick him.
You imagine that we did that shit and the others didn't even chase
Hey.
him. They just went all for him.
Get him to meet us and we'll have a little talk with him.
Oh.
You know, he's so easy to trick that one of my when we were at war with him, one of the wild cards actually managed to get close to him and almost got his money. The only reason why it failed is because there was one unlucky chance of her running into Mills while she was with Kettleman, even though she said never to, you know, have him bring any of her friends. It was just a fucking shitty ass luck, basically. He recognized her, but we actually almost got like 10,000 of his dollars.
What, 10,000?
Yeah,
lot of
this was
money,
during
good
his,
lord.
this was he tried to do a business. Did you hear about that?
No.
Mm-mm.
Really? Yeah, he wanted to go. He wanted to go clean like us, and you can see that. It seems like once a thief, always a thief, huh?
Going so well for him. Who the
Yeah,
fuck
he
could go to
basically-
a business of a teapot man?
Well, he basically got a bunch of people, cattle cult people who made money for him and give it to him, and then he just took all the credit that he paid off his 10K debt or whatever.
Wait, they just made money for him and gave it to him?
Yeah, basically he had a lot of people do orange runs. I saw a large group doing a milk run. I don't know what else. I know a lot of people doing mining for him, and they were just handing him the money. He was not doing that much of that
Jesus
work.
fucking Christ. I don't understand why they follow him around like he's fucking Jesus. Worship him like he's some type of god. But has
I
no
don't know why.
personality. None at all.
I don't know. Ollie, I don't know. I mean, he is charismatic, but
Charismatic
that can only
manners.
get you. That can only get you so far.
Is he charismatic or just loud?
Who's
Loud.
loud? Oh.
Cattle cunt.
You are.
Oh my god. Shut up, Simon. Yeah, he would be the perfect hostage. Just fucking mesmerizing. Can you imagine it?
I can't. I am right now.
Make him run the negotiations.
Oh my god.
Make him fucking pick a lock.
I mean, sure.
Would you-
but
do you
that
really
might
wanna
just
trust-
be a
yeah,
waste. A waste of time.
I was
I'd
gonna
rather
say that incompetence.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
just
you're
have the gun in the back of his head, and make him do the negotiations. Be all right, Law. I guess I'm the hostage here. And they're gonna be.
That's-
Yeah, right, Cattleman. You're robbing banks every other week.
That's
Can you imagine
actually-
that? Oh my god,
genius.
make
That's
make
actually
him.
genius.
Oh shit.
That's
Them-
genius.
Oh
Because
my.
then they won't hear anyone's voice or anything like
Aye,
that. They'll
that-
have no fucking
and-
clue.
And we'll make him run off on the horse first.
Oh my god.
Could you imagine that? And we never talk. We just make him be the negotiator.
You know, he would never let that go. Had to be the best bank robbery in history.
That would be the most conniving.
And then he'll
Fuck.
consider it one of his
Quite
successful bank
humble.
robberies.
Yeah.
21-0 or whatever the fuck he says.
Yeah, I remember he used to have a big old thing about never getting caught. When people talk about not killing Jack Kettleman, they say you kill him. You fuck up his bank robbery.
I mean, we fucked him up, I think, 3 times during our little war, and then he got fucked up a few times by the Del Lobos. I don't know. He's a fucking cockroach.
Tibbet, you must have had
It's a cockroach
a
fungus.
boyfriend before or something, right? Or a girlfriend or whatever. You must have, right? You and
No.
Jody?
No, what?
That
no.
never materialized.
No, hell no. What the fuck? Material? No.
No? All right.
No, why would you think me and Jody? What?
Well, I mean, that's sort of why he looks at you.
You know what I mean? See, right? Jody's like 28 or whatever.
Right. Look, your age really isn't coming into the fact that you may have had a partner before.
No.
No? All right. But when you do, just know the best way to, really wind it in when you have a little breakup. This is an unnecessary lesson. But damaging the ego, that's the way to go.
Oh, I see what you mean.
And that's how I deal with Kettleman. I doubt I'd even go after him. I would just ruin his ego.
And whatever legacy he thinks he has.
I'm pretty neutral with Kettleman, but I still really fucking hate him, and I feel like I didn't get any sort of payback for what he did to Moose. He actually hammered the shit out of Moose after Mills shot him down. So he hammered a fella down on the ground.
Has he never actually been caught for a bank robbery? That doesn't seem correct.
No, he claims that he's like, if he's not caught, that's a win for him. It doesn't matter if any of his crew get caught. There's been many of
They
bank
still
robberies
follow
where-
the bastard. Jesus.
So say he was fleeing a bank robbery and someone were to sort of trip him up and leave him there in the hands of the law.
I mean,
that would ruin his streak or whatever it is. Because he's never been he just throws all the others under the wagon behind him.
pretty much, to be honest. That's what I'm saying. If you look at his history, he's met so many people in his life, but he only has this group of 4 or 5 that sticks with him, despite claiming that everybody is his best friend.
Hey.
Speaking of which, do you want the telegram of Miss Sloan?
Potentially in the future, if it comes to it.
All
Should
right.
he ever, cross us. But he's already got Taipei to deal with and the remnants of the cut, from what we understand.
Well, Solomon's dead. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, Solomon's dead and a few of them are dead with a hammer in the head. We don't know all about that, but
Do you know who killed Solomon? Do you know that?
no.
James Kelly.
All right, James Kelly did it. My only point really is the fact that when a gang is ripped apart, if they ain't all killed, the ones that are left behind are going to be the remnants that haunt you. So they'll be around and they'll be paying people. People like us. Drifters. Grifters. So we might need it one day. But right now, we don't. Sounds like his hands are plenty full.
So it does. So it does.
I ain't really one for war, I'm one for love.
Bullshit.
Yeah, bullshit. All right, I tried it.
Absolute
Yeah,
bullshit.
look, I'm trying to be nice.
It don't suit you.
All right. Hey, Tibbet, did Jody ever mention anything that we got up to with a particular sheriff once upon a time?
Oh, you said something about it, yeah, with Cash, I assume.
Motherfucker.
It's only been
Shit.
to me. I haven't said anything about it to anybody else.
Well, if he said it to you, who else he said it to?
I mean, he's known us for quite some time, and our name got fucking released from somebody else, not him.
Right, but that's your name by Kettle Cunt, right?
Well, no, Kettle, it was one of our friends that actually released her name. It was Flood. I don't even know how the fuck he found out we were wild
Flood.
cards. Well, that actually is... Oh, shit, now that I think about it, how did he know that we were the wild cards?
Jody, fucking Jody, that's fucking hell. Now you're figuring it out.
Hey, Claude was saying Jody was around roads a lot. Like almost, he lived there pretty
He
much.
was
Oh,
there
I'm-
all the time.
Well, I'm pretty sure that Flip probably found out through Edie and Boone, if you remember those two. They were actually some folk that we robbed. They tried to actually shoot us and we shot them down. But they might know. He might have known from them. I don't know.
Heart.
They never said anything to us, though.
Gotcha. I have a feeling that Jody may have been playing a lot of different instruments. Sad as it might be. But
I don't
yeah,
know if you do that,
seeing
but-
as I do, I think he would. He got what he wanted. You don't understand. Remember that day we were over at the lake, Tibet?
I do.
mean, last time we were all together. We heard him talking the way he spoke, and I looked at Shane here, and we knew. We just nodded and walked off. We were done. We went back, cleared out the camp. You know all about that, obviously, but look, Jody was soft. Too soft. The kind of soft where he's actually not a bad guy. I don't hold that against him. But would he use that to continue his betterment, his redemption? I think he might. I do. Especially if he thinks we're not around.
No.
So if he's told you, who else he told? He was with that woman called Sparks, right?
Yeah, Sparks is actually a pretty close friend of mine. I consider her.
Right. Yeah, I almost robbed her once as a Jehovah's Witness, and he stopped it out of nowhere. When I knocked on her door and she came out. Long story, but did Sparks have a gang or anything like that?
I'm sorry?
Like Sparks, was she, connected up with a gang?
Not that I know of, to be honest.
What they doing, like some kind of fucking speakeasy or some bullshit?
It wasn't a... No, that was just
Oh,
a
the Wildflower.
business. Yeah, the Wildflower. That was just a business, though. That wasn't a gang or anything.
Right. But then security turned into, men that go to arms for you and then go into arms. It's a gang. So how big was Sparks, in the crossing?
Well, pretty much everybody knew her.
She have any enemies?
Not that I knew of, anyways.
I know she had a lover, Mr. McGregor.
Wait, what? I know
Yeah.
that McGregor had potentially... Wait, they actually were dating?
More
I
than
didn't know
dating.
they were together all the time. Always slipping off in the bushes together.
Well, they just
Oh,
seemed...
yeah.
To me, they just seemed... They just seemed like they had, like, a brotherly sister vibe.
Well,
I don't
whatever
know.
it was, some parts of Lemoyne that wouldn't be unusual as well, but we'll leave that alone. My point is that Sparks was with a lawman, right? The differences with Jody and me came up between Sparks. That's where it started and where it continued. He wanted to have that good life running that fucking club, Wildflower. We weren't really
Fucking
in
hell,
for
I
it.
remember that now, eh?
Right, we weren't really in for it, and it all started from there. The separation began. But it was like peeling apart like a melted cheese sandwich. It was sticky at best. So, here's what I think. I think that she's got in his head, or in his pants, maybe both. And I think that he's completely turned on us. That's what I reckon. I think he told her everything. I think that's why he didn't go to jail. And I think that's why he's gone.
Shit.
It's definitely why he fucking ran away with her on a boat somewhere.
Right. Anyway, he never wrote me goodbye. He wrote me once after we met Tibet and said, "Where you gone?" And I told him that we left and our reasons why. Never heard from him ever again.
Yeah, it looks like... I mean, from my eyes, he went clean and then left. The thing is, he never actually did any jail time for any of the crimes he's done, other than that one attempted murder charge, I think.
And he served for that, didn't he?
He did. Went to Siska.
Did he?
Well, yeah, attempted murder.
Okay, I thought you made it sound like he got away with that.
No. At
All
least,
right.
at least the first time, anyways, he didn't.
What did he try and kill?
The writer, what was
Oh,
it?
right,
Tie
it
Rider,
was-
that's it, Tie Rider.
Just wanted them.
Which,
right.
yeah, which his daughter is actually still around, apparently.
Shit. All right then. Well, fuck.
Hey.
Hey, what do you
Oh,
know
boy,
about
shit.
what do you know about someone called Delaney?
Delaney?
Yeah.
Just a businessman. I don't know 100% what he does for business, but I do see him, and I've known him for quite a while. We haven't really sat down and chatted privately or anything like that, but I know that he, I don't know who, at one point, maybe a few months ago, I know he got cut down by someone. But that's about it. I know he's in probably some shady business if that was the case, but I don't know.
Interesting. If he hires
Yeah.
people to protect caves or anything like that.
Who?
Delaney, does he hire people to protect, mines and stuff like that?
From my understanding, I think he's trying to get into that business, yeah.
Interesting.
All right. Well,
There's a lot of people who've been trying to get into that money business.
yeah, there is. All right. Appreciate it. Have I missed anything, you two? I think we covered it,
I think
right?
so.
The Jody question, is he a rat, was like the main gist. Chocolate milk, make sure she's all right. Yeah.
Wait,
Thank
if I
you.
was a rat?
No, if you're all right.
Oh,
make
all
sure
right.
you're okay.
Okay.
Look, we made up our mind about being told you were a rat before we heard it from you.
I mean, I'm a street rat, but I'm not a rat.
Right. I think you'd be a little bit more nervous if we were talking to you if you were a fucking rat. You also wouldn't have come here alone.
I probably not.
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, my uncle wanted to come, but I figured since, you probably didn't know him as much, you guys might not want him. So I asked him to just stay around and, go do something, go talk to somebody.
Good judgment. All right. Well, shit. Let us know when you know about the job, right?
All right, yeah, just, you've got my telegram.
I do have it. Now you got my correct telegram. I'm curious, what were you trying to write to me when you had the wrong one?
Well, it was when you left just randomly. I was just seeing if you were okay, that's all. I was asking, are you around? You alright? Haven't heard from you. I don't remember 100%. That was a long time ago.
Oh, adorable.
Because you disappeared and
Taking
didn't
off
say
on you.
goodbye.
Yeah, we said goodbye as much as we could. It
Fair
was an implied goodbye. We said we'd see you around. That's the, what was it you said, Shane? Irish goodbye.
I can Irish goodbye.
Somebody else has said that to me.
Oh, yeah?
Who's
Yeah,
that?
Sparks.
There you go. There you fucking go.
Alright then. Well, what's on the agenda for now then?
We need
All right.
money. We need a bed. You got any jobs, Tibbet? Anything going?
Do I have any jobs?
Yeah.
Usually I like to take care of people myself if I can piss off at them.
Well, not just those kind of jobs. Anything
yeah,
at all.
I don't. I don't really know.
We're quite desperate for money, Tibbet, so anything, to be honest
Yeah.
with you. That you know that we like to do.
Right. I'm trying to think of someone who's really pissed me off recently, and no one really has. Kettleman's just, like I said, our feud has been resolved, but I still really want to personally fucking stab Kettleman.
It sounds like
And
sounds like
Alice,
you
and
and every
Alice.
other person in the entire state, to be honest.
I know, but both
They
him
just
and
never
Alice,
go through with it because they're scared that he'll just come back somehow.
Well, it's more so that I was respecting my uncle's end of the feud,
Oh,
but
well, there we go.
Why do you want to stab Alice?
she was also another one who harmed Moose.
Gotcha.
I
He-
robbed
he-
her,
he
I've got her
basically-
gun.
Yeah, she wait, you robbed her?
So, maybe we shouldn't be talking about it.
I love you.
Well-
thank you. What did you get from her? Did you get her knife? Did you get her knife?
No, I left most of her stuff.
Damn it! We grab her knife. That's something that she really cares about, by the way. You know what? Here's a job. If you rob her again, I'll pay for that knife.
We're not looking to poke at the Kettleman gang.
Oh, damn it.
That's why I asked about him. We're wondering what kind of water we're in. We didn't know who the fuck she was. We just robbed her.
Yeah, no, she's she gets spiteful, so she might try to take Sadhbh, if she remembers you, she might try to just fucking stab you out of nowhere.
Oh, grand.
I'm speaking to her, trying to speak with her is just not something she does. She literally stabbed Moose, unarmed him, and then started stabbing him. No protection. She's fucking psychotic, and she's also like a Kettleman, where she, can take a bullet or take a knife and be up. Cockroach.
Of course
She also
is.
killed Peter Gray, apparently.
Wait, she's the one who killed Peter Gray.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Now I owe her a drink. Guy did my fucking head in.
Poison knife is what I heard.
That guy was a fucking drip. That's what it was.
Yeah, remember when he came across that camp? He came over there with his boys with their guns out, and I started screaming at him, and they all fucked off. All their cots shrunk about 4 inches.
Yeah, I've never seen people flee so fast in my life. Oh, so sorry. Got on a horse and rode off.
What was it I said? I went, oi, you, over here. I said, what's your fucking name? And Peter Gray. I went, Peter Gray, why don't you fuck off?
You weren't
Oh, I remember
invited
that was
here.
pretty
Get
good.
gone.
Wait, was that when we saw found Moose injured?
Aye, we
And
were
those-
trying to pick,
Yeah.
we were trying to get
Holy
him back
shit,
on
I
his feet.
remember
We were
that.
at a camp.
Oh, out in
Yeah,
the
I
Great
remember
Plains. Hey. And they had a fucking whole breakdown with him over at fucking Thieves Landing. Went there yesterday. That place is just a bunch of posturing posers.
Yeah, Kettleman took over Thieves.
When? Yes.
When?
No, recently. I don't know when. I was just told by a fella that
Those other people running a fucking speakeasy down there. He ain't running
No.
shit.
No, he ain't
No,
running
that,
shit.
that
There's
was
a
not
few-
Catamount people, I
Okay.
don't think.
Yeah, there's a few people who go down there, like someone named Big Country, and what was the girl's name? Fuck.
Aurora.
There's some girl too.
Wisteria.
No,
Like the flower
Mm.
bitch that called herself poison.
no,
Adelaide.
Adelaide, that's it.
The
Adelaide.
Adelaide
I've
one. The one that
seen-
tried to
yeah.
charge us $25 for fucking shine.
What?
Yeah.
She tried to charge us $25 for a single
Per
bottle
bottle.
of shine.
We were
One
drinking
bottle
down
of it.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, so
we
there's-
complained and they all got upset. Well, these prices are fucking outrageous. We ain't paying. Yeah, it was
And some
awful.
flower couldn't come over saying that she was poisonous and that it actually is $25 for the
I'm
moonshine.
Wisteria. I'm a poison flower. So your fucking prices are poisonous.
Kiss my
Making
Irish
me
ass, paid
sick.
$25. I love shine.
Wait,
but I
she
paid
came over and
$25.
she said I'm a poison flower. That's how she introduced herself.
More or less. It was a little bit. We may, it's whatever. She seemed all right, to be honest, in the end. But considering she thought that we took their merchandise, drank it, and refused to pay, she was actually not aggressive enough. But half of them down there were saying, I think there was
I'm
like
an
16
outlaw
fucking
assassin.
people down there, and they were all saying how they need to get out of Thieves because Kettleman's coming. And we just chuckled and stayed at the bar for an hour and just drank ourselves stupid. Wanted to see what the fuss was about.
And guess what happened? Nothing.
Nothing.
No, something happened after we left, and I think not too long after, based off the telegrams I got.
Right, but did they go to Thieves and do it?
I think they might have. In fact, you remember that group that we saw running around at the edge of tall trees?
Yeah, I remember. You said it was the kettle.
I
group.
thought that I saw someone I recognized on the back of one of those horses, and I think that I might have actually seen somebody
Who was
with
it?
them. I think it was Morgan. But I
Oh.
think they messed
Wait.
him up.
Morgan?
No, he said that he's been stabbed through the hand and shot in the leg or something like that.
By who?
He didn't say exactly who. But I know that he was down there in Thieves Landing right before, and they were saying, oh, Kettleman might be showing up here, so you might not want to be around. And then
Yeah.
I saw someone who was wearing his same shirt on the back of those horses, because I did do a double take, and I thought, no, that doesn't look like anyone Morgan runs with, so I don't think that's Morgan. But it might have been.
Right. I know Morgan really hates Kettleman, so at least he did.
Well, I don't think
Fuck, mate,
it
this
would
is
have
like
been
the
on the
easiest
back of the horse
person
because he
to
wants to
kill.
be.
So many people hate him. You know what?
Everyone
You know,
fucking hates him. He has
Just come
enemies
together. Just come
every
together
corner
and
of
deal
the
with him.
crossing. Right. He has fucking enemies everywhere.
I know. I mean, when we were in conflict, nobody was touching him. We were,
all you need to do is set up a fucking meeting with every single gang leader or people that fucking hate
Yeah.
the bastard and tell him to listen to what's happening. And then you all go down to his Thieves Landing. You wait for him to turn up there.
Burn it down.
And then you
fucking
burn him down,
Burn it
right?
down. Who's that cunt in the lighthouse? Winston Summers, whatever the fuck it. Let's go get him. Oh, Winston, come at your lighthouse.
Gavin Summers.
Yeah, whatever the fucking melt is.
Winston Summers.
Yeah, fucking Winston Orton.
Calvin
I care.
Summers.
It'll be spring by the time he comes around. Just go get everyone. Like,
All you
look,
need to do
this
is
guy's
the
a
best
fucking
we can
problem
deal
for
with it.
everyone. Just fucking deal with it.
He's fucking up business for people as well, so it seems. People are losing the money. But deal with the cunt and go back to business as usual.
Right.
Oh, are you guys actually like alliance or friendly with Summers? Because I've never met the fellow
Never met
myself.
the cunt.
Yeah,
Okay.
fucking, nah.
I've seen the fellow once. Spoke.
I
to
wanna
him
rob him.
once. Never.
That's what I want to do.
Really?
I don't want to try and rob him. No.
I do.
He, from my understanding, he always runs pretty much 6 deep, and they're very good gunmen. Recently they also shot their own fucking friend, so I'd be careful.
They shot their own friend.
They shot the barman down.
Yeah, well, I mean...
Tired of a shitty drink or something.
I don't know, but I was with
Fucking
a
hell.
couple folks, and we heard shots, and they shot him down, and I thought that they were friends, so I don't know.
Yeah, well. Well, maybe not robbing him ain't the best idea, but I would like to do it. Am I
Yeah,
going to
but-
do
I
it? Different
don't know.
thing, but... No, it's like having Kettleman as a bank hostage. You've got to dream about something, right?
Something
who
always
want
good to have
Barbados
aspirations.
and, yeah, a bottle of rum on the beach. I want Kettleman as a fucking bank hostage.
I still think it's doable.
Or Gavin Summers. Imagine him as a fucking bank hostage. Be like,
Jeez.
look, we'll give you Gavin Summers if you let us all fucking walk.
How do we
Oh
get both
my
of them?
God.
It's almost on
Wait, we got to get a meeting with him and do that. Fuck.
I don't think that's gonna.
Yes,
He's not
we
gonna
do.
be going around. With,
I think
on his-
your
on his
idea is quite shit, I'm not
lonesome.
gonna lie.
It is not a shit idea. Go wait his
Might be
fucking
losing your
lighthouse.
mind.
Go grab him. All right, put a gun to his head. Tell the rest to put down their guns or their boss is dead. We ain't going to kill him. We've given our word. You have got to talk to him. Then we take him straight to fucking Valentine, put him in the bank, gun to the back of his head, and we start cracking.
I feel like
Now-
they actually would let you go if
They
you gave him
definitely-
Summers, because Summers
yeah.
is really heavily wanted.
Exactly. I read the paper. He's fucking wanted. Mr. Number One wanted. I mean, the rest of their gang would be after us. But can you imagine it? Could walk out the bank fucking whistling with the gold.
I probably
Couldn't
toss
do
him a gold
shit.
bar as well, to be honest. There's a gold bar for your troubles, Mr. Summers.
Well, I should get back to my uncle before he worries.
Yeah, all right.
It was nice seeing y'all.
Yeah, you too. You
Maybe
Nice
this
seeing you
summer-
as well.
Maybe this
Take
summer.
care.
Yep. But Shane, right? At,
Yeah,
at
that'd be
some
right.
point, I'll get to know you more.
Sure.
You'll have a good day, and don't rob my family.
I'm probably gonna head to bed for
Yeah, all
tonight.
right.
I'll see you around.
All right, take it
Be
easy.
seeing you.
We're going the same way as you, probably.
Nah.
Get your fucking head sorted out as well.